finished playing Human Revolution, so I'm giving you a story. New controls.
7. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging. Half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for it. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified spec. Something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded.
I'm sorry, Hengsha always gives me Midgar vibes.
Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 Vest researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere, while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying. Part of her confession made sense.
Okay, baby.
David Sarif had been worried about his people.
Now it's my
So worried, he'd required all of them
we're
to have
still watching
subdermal
this.
locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. Zhao sent a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more.
Oof, the headquarters were fun.
Eliza Cassan,
Good morning.
Picus
Good morning,
Communications'
Edward.
first lady of news.
Go play.
Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up and shot us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by
Not
a
now,
killed I
baby.
crossed paths with twice before.
Not now, Edward. Go sit down.
She waited for me to track
You
Eliza's
just had
transmission to
cereal.
a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. Fedorova down, and no
one
one
second,
left to
I'm
keep
getting a phone
Eliza
call.
quiet. She reappeared. Turns out Picus's first lady of news wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop the
Edward,
possible
go
regulatory
play.
vote. Sarif had a lot riding.
No, I didn't die. Well, actually, I probably did die. I died like a lot of times in this.
And at the same time, catapulted Sarif Industries to the top.
Edward, go.
According to Sarif,
Go play, or you lay down with Daddy.
I didn't want people evolving unless they could and urged me to keep searching.
It is a mood.
Determined
It's
to do
a
so,
legit mood.
I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity
It's like
Front.
me playing Dishonored 2, trying to do
Sandoval
perfect
admitted
ghost
to
runs with it
operating
reset it.
secret
Yeah!
He
Yeah.
said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He merely switched them to a different frequency.
Yes, Edward, go
Pritchard
ahead
was
and
able
say
to trace one
hi.
of the signals to China.
Hi.
Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Mommy, he don't die.
Yeah?
Oh no, he died.
Shot out of the
Oh,
sky. Intel
Mommy,
associates
he
were second
died.
for entering anxious airspace.
Oh, he's doing good. Being very loud in the background, which I'm sure you can
After
hear.
a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hampshire. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si Hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning
Edward,
Sarah
stop.
Scientist was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a bell tower ship. He was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea.
Yay, hello
Bell
person
Tower
number
was holding
2.
kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the High Road project, a human-computer interface.
I need to turn up the
that
volume
left
on my
most of its
headphones
test
after this.
subjects dead.
It's too soft.
My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn.
That level was shit. I hated that level with a
He sent me
passion.
aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of
You're
remotely
fine,
shutting
Edward.
down
Go play.
So hurty.
Thanks to an emergency
You're
recall
fine.
notice issued by the World Health Organization. Millions of
Yeah, no, the level, like when you slip aboard the cargo container and everything like that, like that level, I hate that level.
I tracked Megan.
That was an interesting boss fight though. That one with like all those
There, I ran
mannequins.
into Yarrow.
Like,
Mommy, I'm
Edward?
so
Put a bullet in
hurty.
the first time we met.
You're fine, you just had
He teamed up with
breakfast.
Zach
Go on.
and was hoping to catch me off guard. But the ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarah for help. Darrow had convinced her to go
Yeah,
along
they
with the
were,
biochip
those
plan
ones are
by
creepy.
promising
They
to
moved
sabotage the
to
tech.
like automated
As she was
positions.
explaining this,
It was
Darrow
weird.
appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point.
You
All over
just
the world,
ate.
augmented
Knock it
people
off.
flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage?
Edward, stop.
Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the
I
Illuminati's next
don't
move?
dare.
Only
Go
time
play.
will give us the answers.
I like it so.
Go play.
No!
That last level though was like seriously easy. Like super freaking easy. And now we start the actual game. Yay! Now that everyone's caught up on what happened on the first one.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed
I thought.
when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree,
Pick that up,
causing the
Edward.
greatest loss of life in recent history.
Put it down. Now go play.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa. Are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Johnson! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this view.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. best UC Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with